We are now going to replace the default motion controller meshes with the animated 3D hands from the Unreal Engine VR template and develop logic to display the correct hands for each controller. Let's start in a new project so that we can retrieve the skeletal mesh of the VR hands that are provided in the VR template. I'm going to create just a blank project, but you can also start in the VR template. I will keep this project and our Studio Showcase project separate so that we can take only what we need. If you started with a blank project as I did, you can click the Add New button and select Add Feature or Content Pack. This will provide you with all the assets of the different templates. Select Virtual Reality and Add to Project. We need to search for the Mannequin Hand Right Skeletal Mesh. It is in the Content, Virtual Reality, Mannequin Character Mesh folder. Right-click on the skeletal mesh and select Asset Actions and Migrate. Here's a list of all the items that we're going to need to get started with the hands, except the single animation asset, which we'll grab in a bit. Migrate them into your Studio Showcases content folder. We will also need the Mannequin Hand Right Open animation in the Animations folder. Migrate that as well. Let's return to our Studio Showcase project and open BP VR Hand. Select the motion controller component and turn off Display Device Model. Now we'll add a skeletal mesh and set the mesh to our new Mannequin Hand Right. If you zoom into it, you will see that it is, of course, the right hand. Let's set up some logic to change the scaling based on which hand it is for. In the construction script, after we set the motion source in our motion controller component, add a Set Relative Scale 3D node to the skeletal mesh. Drag from the new Scale 3D input and add a Select Vector node. We will select which option to pick based on if E motion controller hand is equal to left. In A, meaning it is the left hand, make the scale 1, -1, 1. Adding that -1 to the Y coordinate will flip it to match the left hand. In B, make it 1, 1, 1. All positive, so it is how we see it here. Test this in the viewport by changing the value of E motion controller hand. And then let's test this in VR. Cool, there we go. Now that we have the skeletal mesh of our hand in our motion controller blueprint, it can feel more like we are interacting with the 3D world. Next, we give the hands life by creating an animation blueprint to control the hand poses.